The city of Elmira will elect a new court judge this year. That's because Judge Stephen Forrest is set to retire. 18 News reporter Joe Mason sat down with the two candidates hoping to fill that position.
The race for the next Elmira City Court Judge is now taking shape as longtime Judge Stephen Forrest is set to retire later this year. Forrest has been a city court judge for around 30 years. He's retiring because the mandatory retirement age for justices and judges in New York State is 70. The two candidates that have announced they're running are Attorney Daniel Cain and Attorney Jordan Yorke. Both are longtime residents of Chemung County and have been practicing law for decades. I had the opportunity to sit down for interviews with both candidates. Cain is entering his 20th year as a practicing attorney and says now is the right time to make this move.
I had spent so long in private practice, and I'd spent, now working as a court attorney in county court, that, I felt that I was fully prepared to do it, that I am fully prepared to do that. I have that experience.
He says his experiences handling criminal, civil, and family cases make him ready to take on the new role.
You listen to people, you put them in yourself in their shoes, but then at the end of the day, there's a kind of a personal responsibility there that I have to take as a father, as a professional, as I would have to take as a judge.
Yorke is now in year 11 of practicing law, most of it at Elmira City Court. He says his experience as assistant district attorney qualifies him to be the next city court judge.
I have handled thousands of cases in Elmira City Court. That includes pretrial practice, pretrial hearings, misdemeanor trials, violation level trials. I also did felony work in Chemung County Court.
He says being a city court judge has been a long-time goal of his.
My time at the assistant district attorney's office, it was ingrained in us, the right thing. What is the right thing? Seeking justice.
Both have families living in the area, and they say they have safety of the community top of mind heading into the campaign.
Empathy, responsibility, kind of those characteristics that I think a judge should have. Judicial temperament, respect for people.
A judge needs to be fair and impartial. So in order to keep the community safe, in my eyes, would be to follow those principles.
Now the primaries for this race are set to take place in June, while the general election is set for November. In Elmira, Joe Mason, 18 News.
Joe will also sit down with Judge Forrest next week to talk about his career in the city of Elmira.